Welcome back to the SMT YouTube channel. Folks, I just got a hold of some brand new research from New Street on fixed wireless access and 5G home internet. I'm going to discuss that a little bit, but namely I want to focus on T-Mobile and how they fit into this calculus. So kind of starting first with the research, 32 million fixed wireless access subs potentially in the industry. All right, and those 32 million subs would be shared between AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. So how would that break down? Well, first of all, it breaks down as 21 million consumer group customers and 12 million business customers. And then from within that, you have each of the companies that are going to take their share, and some are early to the party, some were late to the party. Now, the company that is early to the party and has been winning has been T-Mobile. They've been able to do this because of the Sprint merger, and it's really worked out for them, and they've enjoyed one heck of an opportunity for growth. So in T-Mobile's case, as they have densified their network and added spectrum and built out the whole N41 piece, their mid-band 5G, and then, further adding more sites and doing some small cells, as they have built capacity, they've been able to kind of monetize it, and they do a really good job of it. And then they've further, deepened their spectrum portfolio and made purchases for more airwaves. So throw in like the US Cellular piece, as well as some of the other, boosts to their N41 with the white space licenses at a recent auction, and then getting additional lease deals and just getting a hold of more spectrum, right? More spectrum means more capacity. So with an additional auction, potentially, T-Mobile could get involved, although I don't think they probably want to, because they haven't shown any type of inclination to really do anything in the C-band auction. But there is some potential for more subscribers if and when we get that auction. Summer of 2027 will be the latest. An additional 100 to 180 megahertz of bandwidth. That means an additional 4 million subs. So you're going from 32 million subs potentially to 36 million, which means more potentially for T-Mobile. So currently, T-Mobile's at 9 million customers at their FWA product. They're targeting 12 million in total. And I think that currently their network capacity has been utilized about 2/3 of the way. And they've done a nice job of monetizing and putting that capacity to use. The ironic thing about T-Mobile's growth is they're starting to see a lot of growth in the urban setting, in the cities. I'm talking like the top 100 markets, where there are fiber builders and you have cable companies. T-Mobile's taking share. So it would behoove them to, obviously, they want to continue to sell their network, but they probably need to figure out some other solutions, be it more spectrum or possibly getting their T-Fiber somehow within these markets, right? So those are things they'll probably investigate. But research does show that there should be an FWA slowdown happening at some point next year. At least based on Verizon's performance, their acceleration has kind of slowed a bit. They're not growing as fast as they used to. But T-Mobile has accelerated the growth in a recent quarter. So year over year, we're not really seeing that for T-Mobile. And AT&T is also accelerating too. So I don't know how we're supposed to take that statistic, the fact that 2 of the 3 big FWA sellers are still accelerating growth. But I can tell you guys this. Cable's going to continue to lose. T-Mobile is a big reason for that. They offer a price competitive service that seems to be reliable enough for people. I don't know what their churn rate is, but they're definitely getting gross ads, and I don't really see that changing. So we've got some interesting research here. To me, it seems and sounds like T-Mobile's got more room to run, and the 5G home internet should continue to have its golden era. I don't think any of that's going to change, and I think it's still going to be to the upside for T-Mobile. But let me know what you guys think of the research and what you think about the T-Mobile angle here. The more that they do to build out their network, the faster they make it with more speed, the more they can monetize it. I just don't see it stopping anytime soon. I think T-Mobile is poised to continue on this great run that they've enjoyed since 2020. I don't think it's going to stop. I think the whole 2020 decade is one where T-Mobile plants their flag, and it was their era. What do you guys think? Let me know. Drop me some comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out some more videos. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.